What did you see working though with corporations? The ones I know you said a lot of them had, decided to stop doing business in that moment. But for what we saw on the outside, we saw a lot of pandering. It looked like a lot of pandering. A lot of companies being on board. Serena Williams' husband stepped down and was like, well, I need to put a black person in charge. I mean, I struggle with the fact that it takes death to move a white mountain an inch. Like it takes a lot of black death
You're
to
right.
do that,
You're right.
But what were you seeing with your company on that side? What changes were you seeing? And if I can ask also as a plus, were you still consulting like, yo, that ain't the move? Or was there some encouragement?
So there's a couple things I think that are really important. And so I'll go back a little bit to the ethos that we teach from. First, a lot of people say, the work of DEI is changing hearts and minds. I agree and don't. I am concerned about changing behavior. I don't care what you believe. I am unconcerned about what exists in your container in terms of what you decide that, is the right thing. What I care most about is how you behave. I care about how you speak to me. I care about if I am considered equitably. I care about if I get the right opportunities. I care about your behavior, how you are actually engaging on a day-to-day basis. I don't care what you believe. You can stand in your shower and yell the N-word to the top of your lungs every morning. I am uninvested in any of that. I do not care, okay? What I care about, though, is when you get into these four walls at said company that has made a commitment to equity or inclusion or diversifying talent, that you are doing that because that's your job. Okay, so that is more the approach that I take. That said, there are sometimes occasions where you have a moment where people really mean it. So I don't want to diminish that exists. There are folks that are legitimately out here saying, whoa, this is unfair, it's inequitable, and we need to change it. We need to center Black voices. We need to make a point to elevate our, trans women. We need to do these things because, oh my gosh, the oppression and discrimination is entirely too palpable for us to continue on as though there is some degree of equity happening here. There are those folks, but there are a lot of folks who A, don't understand, B, are uninterested in understanding, C, how do I stay out of trouble, D, oh, we need to talk about that now. Can I get some talking points? And you know what? I'm going to give them to you. Because if I get you to say it, all I have to do after that is get the folks around you to hold you accountable.